Deep Stone Crypt has 3 augments that are used throughout the raid: Scanner, Operator, and Suppressor. This guide will show you what the Suppressor augment is required for and how to use it throughout the raid. The Suppressor augment is introduced in the Descent encounter. The main job of Suppressor is to stun Taniks so that the nuclear cores can be deposited into the boxes. The Suppressor augment can spawn on a Vandal anywhere in the room. You will be able to stun Taniks once the nuclear cores have started to charge. There will be text that shows up near your super bar that says several nuclear cores begin charging, alongside an alarm. To stun him, you must shoot Taniks within 3 separate circles near these balls. When you are in the circle, the orb in Taniks will glow blue. After you complete the ball, Taniks will no longer glow blue, and you can move on to the next one. Once you shoot Taniks in all 3 circles, text will show up that says Taniks has been stunned and augment has been deactivated. It's important to complete the stun quickly because your teammates that are holding the cores will be gaining a radiation debuff while holding them. If it hits 10, they will die. The easiest way to stun him will be to start at the left ball and then work your way to the right. This is because there's a much higher chance of him boss stomping you on the left side. Since adds are of little concern when you are at power level, the safest way to avoid issues from getting boss stomped is to stay up on the left side under the ball for the entire ad clear phase. This way, when the cores begin charging, you can instantly start the suppression task and you won't get boss stomped while jumping up to the left. It's also important to check your suppressor augment to see if it was deactivated after each stun. You will know if it's been deactivated when this shows up on your screen. The deactivated augment must be put into the terminal for someone else to grab. We've done this encounter where everyone has a partner they switch with, and in more experienced groups where anyone can pick up any augment and complete the mechanic. There are 6 rounds of nuclear cores for this encounter, so it's likely that Suppressor will get deactivated at least once. If you get deactivated, you will be responsible for helping to deposit the nuclear cores into the boxes that are called out by Scanner. Here's our callouts for this encounter. Rinse and repeat until it's time to jump into the hole. Suppressor's job at Taniks is basically the same as in the Descent, except there will be 3 different areas that Taniks can be suppressed. This will depend on where Taniks moves to. The Suppressor augment will always spawn in this area of the room. As Suppressor, you will not pick up nuclear cores, but you will help drop the cores from Taniks. To get the cores, you'll need to shoot Taniks' engines until the cores drop. You can drop either 2 nuclear cores or all 4 at one time. If you're learning, we suggest dropping 2 cores and having people team up to deliver the cores to the right boxes. Your scanner can see what boxes the cores need to be delivered to. These are the callouts we use for this encounter. It's important to know this because the suppressor augment can get deactivated after Taniks is stunned. If you are deactivated, you will swap buffs and will be responsible for helping to deliver cores. One thing to note, if you are deactivated on the stun before damage phase and you place your augment in the terminal as soon as you are deactivated, you'll be able to pick up the augment after damage phase as your lockout will have ended. After the cores drop from Taniks, you'll need to stun him. You will stun him using the 3 balls that are in the area he is currently in. This is done the same way as you did it in the previous encounter. After the cores are deposited, it's time to damage Taniks. Be careful not to get hit with the debris flying around him. You'll get 2 damage opportunities if you deposited 2 cores, or 3 if you deposited 4. Rinse and repeat until you beat Taniks. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed the video, make sure to subscribe.